Hello, friends and possible molesters. This is Rainbow Cabbage's Duel Links Replays. Yay! Did I say I wouldn't play this game? Yeah. Did I lie about that? Maybe. Look, all of these. Oh shit! I hope that didn't play through the background. Pardon my language, but look. I know I said I wouldn't play as much, but I'm literally still in platinum since last season. So, you know, I didn't play that much. I was just doing Go Rush because the cup is out there and I want the gems, and I love gems. Gems are so delicious. Oh, here I'm playing a Blue Eyes Chaos Max attack you till you cream deck. I think this was on stream. And, you know, I just want to let you know that I absolutely despise. Let me turn off character lines real quick. I absolutely despise the time limit argument because, like, there is no argument, bro. There is nothing to be said, okay? There is no problem with it. I played Dark Fluid for like 7 billion duels in a row and I had no time limit issue. I love Dark Fluid. It's an awesome deck. I don't have all the cards, unfortunately, to build the most optimal version, but I'm still playing it as a semi-optimal version. What I mean, I only have like 1 ofs of the 3 ofs, or 2 ofs of the 3 ofs. But like I mainly have everything outside of the structure deck. And like that's pretty much all you need for Dark Fluid. So here my opponent's playing Necroz, right? Necroz is a very powerful archetype for preventing the extra deck because they utilize a bunch of ritual monsters. And this guy right here negates all the effects of my monsters that were special summoned from the graveyard, right? But I don't gotta worry about that, man. I don't gotta worry about that, man. I'm just chilling, living my own life. Activate the Melody of Awakening Dragons. And you may be wondering, wait a minute, why did he remove Chaos Form? How is he going to summon Blue Eyes Chaos Max Ultra Sigma Dragon? You raise a very good point, but that doesn't matter, right? Because I know my opponent is just going to prevent me from attacking this turn with Necroz of the Valkyrian Destroyer of Worlds. And he unfortunately ends my battle phase, right? There's a whole lot of yap on these texts of card effects. Just know that you can ritual summon this monster using monsters as material. I think someone's calling me, hold on. Alright, so I'm back. I will be getting deported, so hopefully by the time this video is up, is during that 1 week where I'm not at my setup, I can't record or post videos or stream. And who knows, this might be the first one or the second video, but I'm not going to say it in those videos because those were kind of already recorded and I just had them in the past. Oh no! I got rendered! Ah! I'd like to apologize to somebody. Not me though. There goes the next, there's the replay, right? He couldn't handle the Blue Eye swag, you know. 3000 attack beater, he couldn't out Blue Eye, so he gave up. I just thought that was crazy, you know. Crazy. I was crazy once. So here we're fighting against Bird, and he's playing Shaddolls. Oh, look at me, I'm playing Shaddolls. Oh, whoopee. I play a deck that stops you from playing my game. What I'm trying to say is, this is a bum deck right here, compared to the ultimate Blue Eye Swagger. Unfortunately, I did not top deck a Blue Eye, so I won't be able to get the Chaos Max Dragon this turn. And, you know, I try to thug it out, hit him with the Dark Hole Book of Eclipse. Could I have done that differently? Activated Dark Hole first, destroy all monsters. He wouldn't have actually, he would have still. No, because he couldn't, because Book of Eclipse. You know, it doesn't matter. I use my skill to cheat out my monsters. Right? Abyss Dragon. Burn. Shout out to Abyss Dragon. And I do trade in more cards. I add Melody of Awakening Dragon. I get absolutely lucky. I add the Chaos Max Dragon to my field. Together. I'm pausing on that. My bad. I forgot that I could only special summon one time that turn. I have Chaos Max Dragon for the next turn. And with Abyss, I get Deep Eyes just to make sure I don't perish the next turn. And my opponent sets 3, obviously he's gonna resummon Winda. Oh, look at me, I have shit on Winda. Oh, look at Winda, guys. Look at Winda. Oh, my Winda, no, my Winda, my Winda. You can't special summon once per turn, you piece of sh. Oh, I'm down. It's not that serious. Look. Yes, I play Shadows sometimes. But look, I understand that Windows a very unfair floodgate towards decks that aren't as good. Okay? Okay. We got it. You got it. Alright. Good. I don't know what my opponent's playing here. This is an older replay. I don't remember what happened. It's another Shadow player. Great. So I passed my turn, right? Because I ain't gonna do nothing with this hand, bro. Like, Melody is like the awakener of this deck. You feel me? It can awaken something. So I don't remember why I saved this replay. So this guy took like a minute to decide on what fusion monster to summon. So he summons El Shadow Grista. I'm like, okay, word. He's gonna summon Grista. We love Shadows, right? There's no problem with Shadow. I have actually zero problems with Shadows. I'm just saying that, like, oh, okay, so he took a minute to summon Grista. I activate my Blue Eyes Dimension, right? I'm like, alright, time to get some Chaos Max Dragon action. So I get to cooking. I get to cooking. Ooh, we're cooking. We're cooking. Melody, we're cooking. We strive for success out here. Chaos form. Special summon my Max Dragon. Rah! My El Shadow Schism. I summon Construct. Why he didn't summon Winda, I don't know. But he didn't summon it to remove this guy. So he banishes my card. And it's like, haha, I did it. And then he time limit loses. But the timer, we don't have enough time. My opponent literally did nothing during his turn 1 and I lost to the timer. How do you lose to the timer? That situation lock in, twin. Are we winning? Are we crying ourselves to sleep? My apology. My apology to the people that genuinely lose to the timer because of their internet connection. That is the only valid argument I have gotten about the timer, alright? I don't want to hear none of it. So here I'm playing True Draco, Alistair the Invoker, because they done freed True Draco Apocalypse, right? And instead of, I don't have 3 IDPs, I only have 1, and I have crackdowns. I added like a link engine in here or something. I don't know what the fuck that's called. I just added link monsters in there, okay. And I put Super Poly in there with a bunch of Super Poly targets. And like, I low-key really like this because you could do a lot with just 1 normal summon, since this deck doesn't really need its normal summon. As you can see there, I can normal summon Alistair the Invoker, grab the invocation, link summon into Artemis, use the diagram to destroy the Artemis because I don't need it, and then I can get the True Draco cards and start the True Draco side of the deck. And all of that, right? All of that on top of getting a negate. And this is versus a very old deck in Weather Painters, and I honestly think Weather Painters is like kind of similar to True Draco on like where they were and like where they are in the meta, but like Weather Painters is a little older, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Weather Painters can hold up. I don't know how the deck works, so I didn't automatically negate Weather Painter Snow. Actually, wait, I think it was a good idea because I think it special summons itself regardless. I'm not too sure. You can read it right there. Big yawn, big yawn. Shout out to Brian Galindo. So he had White Princess, right? It's not. Oh no, no attack. I just dug it out, you know, on some real shit. I don't want to say that. That sounds weird. You know, I just started activating my card advantage, right? And he tries to defeat my Machaba. My Machaba's too strong and he sends it back. Oh no, my Machaba. So, just keep getting myself free stuff because he keeps activating his Weather Painter effects, and my True Draco effects proc off of his effects. Keep constantly recycling and giving me more and more card advantage every turn. It just keeps going, and it just keeps going. More. I need more cards, bro. I need more. And I use his monster as a fuel for another Mechaba. I do have effect Veiler as well, but not really as important. I use Draconic Diagram to destroy one of his spells and traps. And now he's suddenly in a really bad position. He loses the game because of that. No. Had things gone a little differently, had I gotten a worse hand, I probably would have lost, but you know, I didn't. I'm a winner. Ha ha ha. My fault. So this video is probably gonna be uploaded raw because I'm literally recording this the day before I get deported. I'm not saying that because I'm actually getting deported. I'm just gonna go visit family over in that other country. Will not specify it. I'm just saying that like stuff happens, you know. Be grateful. Every day's a blessing. You know, I don't record enough, so I'm gonna record more. So I get the same hand right, just to show you that this is awesome. Awesome deck right here. True Draco Heritage. So scrumptious. I didn't really draw anything that gives me like super crazy card advantage. So I just kind of like go on with what I got, you know. True Draco Apocalypse. Indulge the Dark Lord. This is Dark Lords versus me. My opponent's gonna do a whole load of everything. He's gonna do the standard Dark Lord stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how Dark Lords work, so I'm just saying that. I snipe out one of his traps right. Holy shit, I thought I paused. Calm down. Okay, so I thought it was one of his traps right. Alright, I sniped out one of his traps. I'm like, alright, word. I got a pretty good one. And I summoned not Ib, what? Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. On his field, right? So I steal his monster using my monsters, using his monsters. And I activate my invocation. Agugagodius! Back and forth your strength, and I super poly away his card. Hahaha. Dragostapelia! Then he activates Necrofusion. I'm just like, god damn. Wait a minute, shouldn't it be able to negate this? Because this says right here, once per turn, when your opponent activates a card effect that would special summon a monster from the graveyard. Uh-oh. Kabloom! Look, I'm just saying, right? You don't need Ib. Ib... Why am I calling it Ib? This card has nothing to do with Ib. You know what? Just lock in, alright? What you need to know, right? Is that things happen. And, you know, your mom may or may not be sleeping with me. My fault. Anyways, here's a current win streak 13 guy. Right? Oh my god, he's on a win streak. He must be a winner. So I activate my Madolche skill, you know, level 5 reload. I can get my Madolche meringues and Madolche petting Sawars. I could just keep on Madolching, man. Oh, Madolching, oh, Madolching, oh, I'm Madolching everywhere. So I summon about 1 trillion Madolche monsters because that's kind of how the deck works. Honestly, I kind of like this deck. It's not really consistent, so I'd never play it, but it's cool. Like it's a bunch of. I honestly don't know. I don't remember. They're like dolls, but they're made out of food. I think that's wild. I have Book of Eclipse set. He snipes out my Magical Mallet. That's how bad this deck is, by the way. I got Magical Mallet in that, John. That's some of my Nightmare Phoenix. I start phoenixing it everywhere. Oh, I'm phoenixing it. Oh, I'm phoenixing it. I don't think he got the right Mayakashi cards, but even if he did, I can shuffle a lot of his stuff back. So we're gonna be okay at the end of the day. Into my Unicron. And he surrenders. Haha, Madolche on top! I could shuffle a lot of his cards back into the deck, that's why that happens. So... Okay, no, the top deck is the main event. The most recent duel I had against this Jack Atlas. So here I'm playing Gizmek, Orochi, and Orcust. This deck has been a lot of fun. Even though it's like doo-doo inconsistent, right? There's the deck list, right? I took this deck list from Playmaker, I think. He's a very popular Duel Links creator. I just really like this deck. He said, don't make this deck unless you already have the cards, and well, I summoned on that box, so... And I got a bunch of the Orcust cards from the anniversary box, so I got really lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know all the combos to Orcust, so I was just kind of winging it. Oh, I'm winging it. Oh, I'm winging it. You know, I just go into Dingirsu since I think he's a pretty cool monster. You know, he's got a lot of swag. He's got a lot of style. So my opponent does like a billion Battling Boxer things. I'm gonna be honest, he just ends on like 2 Xyz monsters. Right? He tries to destroy my booty hole, but I have Dingirsu, so Dingirsu saves my booty hole. Dingirsu saves me again. The timer! The timer! The timer! I will not be hearing any of y'all out. The reason I saved this duel is because the dude took like a solid, I don't know, 90 seconds to start playing the game, and he was able to get to the battle phase. But the timer's not long enough. We need more time. Oh, pro players are losing to time. Maybe because Salamangreat is the problem, not the timer. Maybe we shouldn't be releasing decks that have 0 card combos. And you could just do whatever you like because the game says so, the skill says so. I will not be hearing any of y'all out in the comments. I am tired of this delusion that people have. We need more time. If there's one reason we need more time, it's because some people don't have the right internet connection to play the damn game. And that's tragic, bro. I'm gonna be honest, you're not missing out on much right now, but like when the game is actually good, which is rare, you know. Some people say that the Predaplant Lyrilusca era was probably like one of the worst eras in Duel Links, beside the hero era that I think we're still in. But like, I don't think it was that bad post Lyrilusc nerf. I just think Predaplants needed to be toned down, and we would have been fine. But nah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna make Salamangreat hero skill make it impossible to play any other deck. Ha 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 ha. You only win because the person playing the deck is kinda dumb. Maybe not because they're actually dumb, but because it's so easy to play the deck that they just win off of natural. You know, they're just better. They're just better. They're just better. My fault if I'm tweaking, but that's just how I feel, you know, type shit. So my opponent does a whole Hot Red Dragon Archfiend combo, and then he sets 3. I'm like, god damn, I don't know how to deal with this. So I summon Galatea. Galatea's like, haha, it's me, Galatea. I go into Dingirsu right away because I want to send one of his cards, and he ends up sending my Dingirsu. I'm like, no, my Dingirsu. He honestly should have sent Soul Absorption. Actually, he couldn't do that. That's Red Rain. Okay, look, that's not the point, right? He's gonna try to diddle me, but that's not enough, right? My boy Beans loves to clarify. So we got Longirsu, the Dingirsu Orchest controller of orchestration, and he decides to Cosmic Cyclone my other set and spell trap card. So I'm like, god damn, why would he target the Soul Absorption? I do not know, and I will not know until later. So he sends my Orchestrated Return, because obviously it could have been an actual good set, but it wasn't. So I keep on gaining life points off of my 1 copy of Soul Absorption. I was thinking about box chipping more, but that'd be kind of a dumb idea. So here goes into Red Nova Dragon, the ultimate destroyer of your booty cheeks, right? And thankfully, since my card is linked, it still got destroyed. Okay, that's not the point, right? I gain life points because he banished him, I banish cards. And then I banish more cards to summon Gizmek, Orochi, the Serpentine, and Sky Slasher. So I have 10,000 life points. I proceed to use my skill to re-put my cards back into my deck, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm decking out. Like, that's really bad. I don't want to deck out. I put my Babble back on the field, like, haha, my Babble's returned. And I just keep on banishing monsters essentially, and I keep trying to get back into Dingirsu, because Dingirsu is my only way out of these situations, okay? So my opponent doesn't Red Rain me up until this point, which I think is a little silly, but it is the decent play, I guess. And I couldn't really do anything to stop him in this situation, so I just go back into Longirsu. Longirsu, you know him, he long or something. And you know, he holding it down right now. I got 14,000 life points. He has 8,000 life points. It's like the real damn game. But with the set Orchestrated Return I was able to get more and more plays off of this. And I summoned Orchestration, the piano. Okay. I summoned it in the wrong link zone. I have never summoned this card, by the way. It's the first time I summoned this card. And I'm just using it to re-put my cards back into my deck, because I realized that, you know, decking out is kind of bad. I don't want to deck out right now. And I keep getting more and more life points. And I Dingirsu away his Red Nova. And he's got nothing right now. He's got 5 cards in the extra deck. And he's trying his best. Okay? He's going into Red Riser. He's summoning a bunch of Resonators, getting his Red Rain back. Like, my boy is chopping my chin right here. He is chipping and chopping away at my chin. And he summons Scarlight Dragon, Red Archfiend of Destruction. And I can't do anything about that. So I gotta think gears to it. Otherwise, he's gonna be able to attack my throat. You know, I don't want him to attack my throat. And he just keeps on banishing cards, giving me more and more life. He's feeding me. I'm such a hungry boy. Wait, I think he still has Red Rain set. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it is Red Rain again. Hold on, let me read this card. It's once per turn. Okay, so if we could summon 1 Dragon type Synchro every turn, then he's got that. I keep on keeping on, right? I keep on getting more cards because I need more. I don't have enough. I need more. I have Longirsu again for the pure reason to just recycle cards in my extra deck. This card is unaffected by card effects, that's why Longirsu couldn't send it away, by the way. So my opponent proceeds to try to destroy my booty hole again, and he destroys everything I could have ever owned. Like, rest in peace to me, right? But he don't got any tuners or nothing to work with, so he just goes on with a defensive play right here. I'm able to get my Babel back by sacrificing my only forbidden droplet left in my deck. I go into Dingirsu the Evening Star, and I just try to defeat and destroy all possible cards he has on his field. Yeah, I do not want him getting anything right here. And he cosmics my Babel. And that was a devastating blow, I'm gonna be honest, because my Babel was my only thing keeping me alive during his turn. But I still have like 14,000 life points, so it's not like he could just burn through me. And he only has 2 cards in the extra deck. And I don't think he has a way to recycle anything. And he has his 2000 defense Red Gardener right here. And it just evolves into this back and forth struggle repeatedly. And my Nightmare Unicorn. I send that guy. I get Orchestrion. And then I send another guy. Then I use my Grasp of Dimensions one last time to refuel my deck. And I'm able to actually, what's it called? If I don't send anything, I can deck him out. But of course, that's not how you win, right? And my opponent, by the way, he was like timer stalling on that turn, I believe. So I Nightmare Phoenix him up, you know. I start piecing him up. I start hitting him with the Orcus combo. And bro loses connection, I think. Yeah, bro rage quit. I mean, honestly, if you go on for 20 turns and you lose, I would do the same thing, man. I'm not even trolling, man. Like, that's tragic. So, here. This was his deck list, right? So he didn't have another level. He didn't have a level 7 because he had a level 3 tuner and a level 4 monster. He didn't have a level 6 anymore because he only plays 2 Red Rising Dragons. And I think he's gonna edit his deck list. He's probably gonna get rid of this and put another one of Red Risers. But yeah, thank you for watching. This has been Rambo Cabbage. Don't touch no damn kids, all right? I'm gonna come after you if you do, all right? Hey. On another note, right? My fault for saying that, but like for real though, if you a kid diddler, stay away from everyone. My fault. There's help for you out there. Go look up the hotline or something. I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about that real quick. So there's this character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush that I will not forgive them for writing into the show. Here's Mimi Amini. Now, apparently, Mimi Amini is a 37-year-old mother for realsies. Get rid of this, bro. Delete this character, please. Just delete this character. I did not know this. Look, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's cooked. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, Sigma Alien. That's awesome. Why are we putting a 37-year-old mother that looks like a 5-year-old child? I don't want to hear none of it. I don't want to hear none of it. Get away from me. Get away from me. You creeps. You creeps.